You run anything else?
Oh dear. Must he tell the entire galaxy? Wait.
In terms of categories for this game, like I've tried any percent in all collectibles,
It is awaiting us
and then like
at the parade route. Well, we better get moving then.
yeah, like I've run the rest of the Rat games, just in general. Like my project for the past few years has just been the Rat games, but yeah, I don't have like I have interest and all that in other speed games, but I am most of it's like on PS2 and stuff, and I just don't have I don't have capture for it, and I guess I just don't feel bothered enough at the moment. So I would like to run things like Crash Twinsanity.
Someone put a bounty on us?
Or like Spyro 1 or something.
Not about your gift. Hurry, we must get to the front of the parade route. Dear, activating Magna Boots.
I'm very much a person who likes platformers. Like I couldn't really see myself running anything else.
Or the Cragmites, or Dr. Nefarious.
Well, that in racing games, but like again, mainly platformers just have like the highest sort of density of interesting tricks and routing choices. But I got juked by those guys. I don't know, Jack's cool, but that's not something I really wanna run. Maybe Jack 1. Like, they're incredible speed games, but yeah. Also, this is a really bad start. But I'm gonna keep going.
A little rusty, but not too bad.
Are they gone? And now, we reach the present of our hero's story. Ratchet, the last known long...
Sly is also interesting, but it's just a pain in the ass to get good copies of Sly games. Like, for Sly 1, to be competitive, you need a BC PS3, which is annoying. I know I can just use a PS2 and all that, but yeah. For Sly 2, you need a Korean digital copy, and those jerkasses won't, like, they won't give the Korean PKG out, which would be so much easier than making a Korean account, but yeah. That's just a thing about accessibility, though. I'd certainly be interested in Sly if it was a bit more accessible.
More goons! Incoming!
Like, it's not that hard to get into Sly 1, because, again, you can't just do it on PS2, but the fact that BC PS3 is allowed, like, it does create this like necessity for top level runners to get to be like, oh yeah, I need a VC PS3 to compete.
That was rather exciting.
Release the robobots!
Whoa! Watch your head! This is worse than I had imagined. Sand sharks from above.
Might as well give up. Was that
It is kind of one of those things where it's like, if it was a perfect world,
We've got to find a way up there.
and
Taxi's leaving from the stand,
and every
driving right by here.
PS3 was like,
Better not miss our ride. Hey, when did you rebuild the Dimensionator? I have.
every PC, what am I saying? PS3 is BC, like, that'd be perfect, but like,
Perhaps we could go.
the rarity of it, like, it does create other arguments besides, oh, but it's an official console, like, no, you do have to think about the accessibility of speed games a lot, I think, because that's really important to get people playing.
All right, next stop, Nefarious. These rifts are getting out of hand.
I did want to pick up a BC PS3 anyway, because I just wanted to screw around with it. But again, it's a lot of money to spend on something that I won't be using that intensely. I don't really have that kind of money like laying around.
Resurface after all these years, just to try and take over the universe again.
What's the current world record for Rift Apart? For this category, it's this run, 2:24:31.
Nefarious overused the dimension.
Well, this category being all gold bolts. The New Game Plus world record is 1:39:48 by Sin. But that category crashes a lot, which is why I'm not running it, and why Sin is also not running it right now. It's not very fun.
Nefarious, oh dear, he is targeting us.
It's a pretty bad Nefarious fight. I don't care if I'll be like
Me boys.
20 behind after this though.
Nefarious finds thieves.
Screw it.
How many times have we? His defenses are weakening.
It doesn't matter. Today will be the last time.
New Game Plus just loves to crash in random fucking places, like especially like I guess it's endemic to the whole game, but it's like there's so many weird scenarios, especially with the Rhino. Like Sin got a crash today where he used the Rhino on Cordelion. It landed on Junkbot and Junkbot just like disappeared and soft-locked his file, like after crashing the game. It's like so weird. It definitely has to do with like the intensity of what's going on.
Get off me, ship! I'll create.
Oh well, 18 behind. I just don't care. Yeah. My PB yesterday had 2 crashes in a row, and so I guess so too. Like, that's fantastic. I love it.
Where are you, Clank? Maybe someone around here is seeing.
And that would have been, like, if without the crashes, that would have been a 139. So you can see how I'm, like, understandably pissed off at that.
Please let there be good news behind here.
Welcome to the nefarious city bazaar. Please remember to thank our marvelous emperor before, during, and after making your purchase.
Emperor? Does that mean there are two Nefariouses now? Ah! Clank first, Nefarious later. Maybe he's in this bazaar.
Got 8 Raritanium out of that? So strange.
I'll take it.
Hey, Lomax!
What's Club Nefarious gonna sound like?
No, okay. So I get 5 somewhere and it just preserves that. So you don't actually get 6 Raritanium out of that box. Like, that's what I thought. It's good to have that confirmed.
Better take care of these guys or they'll go after Phantom too. Phantom, wait!
Weird place to get a level up.
I'm Ratchet.
I
Does everyone
need...
think I'm with the resistance?
Why is an NGB done an NG plus? There is an NG plus AGB category that I've done a run for. But, so traditionally,
Is there a
for rack games, like, you haven't been able to get the gold bolts in New Game Plus, because, like, you collect them once they're gone, you know? This game is the exception to that, where they have the ghost gold bolts and the ghost collectibles and all that, which is really cool.
stop? Hey, is this some kind of test?
But yeah,
Is, isn't it?
and that's combined with the fact that,
I'll handle his
like, games like Rack 2,
to safety.
you use the platinum bolts. I need to restart checkpoint. Like, I don't have any ammo. Oh, that's really shitty.
Wait,
Yeah, in Rack 2, you have to use the platinum bolts to get weapon mods. In Nexus, you have to use the gold bolts to get mega weapons. Things like that, you know. I don't know if that kills.
Alright, new guy.
found you.
Anyway, I didn't really answer the question there. It's just how it is. Like, from a fresh file, like, that's how AGB's been since the beginning of time. I think the NG plus AGB category is cool, but it does lose a little bit of the flair that, like, having to deal with weapon conservation and all that
I need a royal starship to find my
really
friend.
does.
I heard you know where to hit one.
Sargasso. She always goes.
I think you just need to go fast enough,
Sargasso.
and he doesn't need to follow you. It's weird. I have 16 Raritanium. Ignore the fact that it says 36.
How do I get to that rooftop?
Well,
I'm coming, Clank. Just hang on.
well, that is the fun of the game, though. Like, in a lot of special bolts categories, you're forced to use different routes for weapons and stuff compared to the any percent route.
You should use that Raritanium in your pockets to
I
upgrade
definitely
your
have enough.
arsenal
Yep.
first.
Thanks again for the help, Secret Agent.
So I had 2 extra there, which is
Good
nice.
luck up there. And Miss Circle was never here.
So you made it after all. Impressive.
Wait, you can see me? Where are you?
Though this game and
Starship ready?
You'll get it.
I guess it's like Nexus onwards, really.
To help me
the strategy when it comes to... I was supposed to try to skip there. The strategy when it comes to AGB has been kind of dampened because there's less and less gold bolts. Like, there's only 12 in Nexus, so you use pretty much the same weapons and same routing as any percent. And the PS4, you still use the bouncer, and you additionally have to you additionally have to get all the gold bolts, which means you get fast mode and infinite ammo and stuff, and that makes like that makes it even easier. Not that any percent's that hard, but yeah. Could I get this? Yes. In this game, any percent just sucks. Because doing the final boss without infinite ammo is really annoying. You need to kill all but one enemy, I think.
Finally! Nefarious Tower, here I come. How do you expect me to get to the bazaar from
He didn't
here?
even change it over to the resistance better. So I'll be losing time here, but saving it later.
Alright, all I gotta do now, whoa, this is fast, is head to the statue, use glitch, get a starship, and then find Clank on Sargasso. I'm on my way, buddy. Just hang in there for a little bit longer.
Hey, Sugar! I forgot to mention earlier. I hit a spot out in the factory for our resistance friend. Maybe you could pick it up.
Evasion is a criminal offense.
What? Okay, now you have to do my strat. What? Nice, I just soft-locked. No, okay. Yeah. What? What the actual fuck?
Hey, Sugar! I forgot to mention earlier. I hit a
That is also why I hate this game, like unexplained shit like that. Like, why does that exist?
Resistance spy.
Their evasion is a criminal offense.
Well, I will not be saving this time later.
Absolutely.
What a joke, really. Like, that is such a joke.
Can't get past me.
Hey, Sugar! I forgot to mention earlier. I hit a spy bot in the factory for our
Where did you even come from? What the yikes? Yikes! Wow. Oh no.
I am glad to see you have survived the journey. Now die.
Please.
Not again! At least it was a round trip. Come on!
Then this Dimensionator was stolen by Dr. Nefarious, who used it to bring you here?
Where are you taking me?
I was gonna take you to my hideout, but first I gotta rescue my friends at the gelatin.
Pretty behind on bolts.
Great.
Definitely gonna need a few more.
Right over my hideout. I haven't been out this far in a while. Got a lot of swamp acid between here and the Mortis Gelatonium factory.
Those beetles appear to have no issue with the acidic swamp water.
Beetles. Yeah. That's why I'm gonna ride one. Where's that Speedle going?
It appears some dimensional distortion is emanating from that cave.
And the last Speedle runs into that rift thingy.
A dimensional pocket? Perhaps a symptom of the Dimensionator's destruction.
Hey, it's Maynard, the Mortis helper bot. Must have wandered in through the rift somehow.
There is the Speedle.
Alright, I fucked up that skip. That's okay. So not a good start to this run, but whatever.
Oh, dear.
Maybe Maynard can lead me to the Mortis.
Now, if we could get away from this acid.
Come on, Maynard! Let's find the Morts! Excuse me!
Look out!
I got it! I got it! See? Sometimes I don't crash.
See? They are looking for Ratchet. I am telling the truth.
Whatever, Bolts! I'm gonna save my friends! Hey! I know where you can find a Lombax!
Wow. Like, no Shadow Bomb ammo? Yeah, fear. What's up, man? Okay, I got 5,000. Oh, there's this dude. Okay. I was like wondering where the fuck he was. Vibing it, yeah.
This wasn't
No,
what
I
was
feel
in
that,
my
man. I
plan
hope you
last
feel
time.
better soon, dude.
That is because
Headaches are the
I
worst.
added our
Okay.
mutual friend on Nefarious City.
Hopefully you're doing a little better. I had a weird sickness, and like I felt really stress sick yesterday. I get that. I just get that sometimes. So I did some really fucking stupid, irrational things, but I'm good now. I think so. Holy shit.
Sure are
Okay.
big Grunthor.
I hope you
This is a train wreck of a run, but
You're a stubborn Grunthor, too.
I'd be sick of it too. Like, Christ.
more hostile.
Where's the fucking shaders, bro? I didn't restart checkpoint ammo there. Oh, nice. Did I get all of them? No, I didn't get this big. Fuck you.
I'll find a way over.
Oh. That's worth it, because it takes forever for those enemies to come out. Honestly, that is also why I prefer it. There is like strategy to the fights, and I'm not good at it,
You had a jet
because I'm
jet
shit.
laser, Bolts.
I
I'm losing so much time. Just like everywhere. Yeah. What? I did not pull on that, but yeah. It'd be a lot more, like, Entry Plus would be fine if the Rhino was consistent. I'm okay with, like, the Cold War strats, but,
Time to find out the truth about you. Home
you know, I still want something consistent that can just, like, clear screens.
Hey, that's my annoying robot.
Deploying amphibious explosives to neutralize hostile furball.
Gotta say bolts.
Yo. What's up, Backwell?
You must be so excited for annihilation.
Back my robot.
So what triggers the flight stabilizer thing is it needs to take damage. You can't manually get off the speedle. So the way to do that is, like, if you get knocked off but you're close enough, just throw something that does damage at it. Also, I don't have any ammo.
Got some weak standards if that's all you got.
Yeah, definitely a lot of samey mini bosses, samey fights.
Deploying amphibious explosives.
Throw whatever you want. You're not getting away from me.
If I'm lucky, I save time. Yeah.
Your destruction is most definitely assured now.
Bring it.
B5? Yeah. Awesome. And I got 13 rarity for it? Yeah.
Why don't you let me drive that thing? And now we can help out the Morts caught up in whatever that thing is. By the way,
Really bad
I
SOG.
hooked you up with the signal booster to fix that communicator of yours.
But that would be.
Not as thrilling as what we're gonna find in this info bot.
Rivet! Ship's ready and waiting for ya!
All right, Bolts, I owe you a signal booster. And for that, we gotta go to Xerxes.
What does it say?
Phantom, Moidoi, Captain Quantum.
It's very slightly quicker because you get the triangle prompt on the other side,
Attention resistance.
so you can just go straight there. I used to do Clank first, and then I sort of like tinkered with it.
Let's fix that communicator. We've got a dimension to save before the Emperor finds us too. And blast off.
Well, Yogi's not wrong. Like,
So, this is Xerxes.
I don't think in like a, in a sense of,
Anywhere in the universe we'll find a part to fix you up. So, this is,
in a sense of game design, you know, like, you can't just throw the same mini boss throughout the entire game and expect there to be a different approach from players. Because you're just gonna get more powerful weapons, and it's just, no, it's that is artificial difficulty. Like, since Fear and I were talking about it. Okay, I did have enough to
Now that is gonna pack a
get everything, yeah.
I hope you are right.
So that's
The
what's
destruction
funny.
of the Dimensionator seems to have caused a sort of dimensional cataclysm.
It's also fine to be critical about things. Like, that is something that is reasonable to be critical about, honestly.
The resistance. I hope the Emperor didn't find that out too.
For as cool as this game is, it does fall into the same sort of design tropes of, oh, there's still only 3 enemy types, there's still only 2 mini-boss types.
Where do we sign up to battle?
There's a console on that big wall of windows.
There's very
over
little
there.
variety in
It's
that.
cool. I'll show you.
Well, but the thing is, from a game design standpoint, this is not the first Ratchet Clank game. This is not their first rodeo by a long shot. So, you really got to think. You got to think a little broader than that. I think. Yes, they have a lot of learning to do when it comes to the tech and like how the PS5 works, but it's also their engine. It's also their like 16th rat game. Like, there are still designers on this game who were part of the OG3. So, yeah. And also, two of the enemy types, types you've already seen in the series, and the Nefarious Troopers are, well, they're not that similar, but they are built off the ACET B-movie Nefarious robots. You really can't compare those fairly. I think you can. Like, Rack 1, they have different design problems and, you know, things to overcome. First one with Rack being like a very short dev time, creating a new IP, having to create an identity for the game that is unique. This, they have all of that set out, and it's just the tech they need to deal with. But like you would expect them to know the game's like identity, attempting to create some variety in like how they approach certain aspects of the game. But where it falls short is the fact that it overuses the Rift idea and just the same mini boss ideas. No, the tech argument is valid. Like, there's more to it than just, oh, it's basically a PC. Like, no, that's, if that was the case, then, you know, every single PlayStation game would be easily ported to PC, like, and, you know, you see stuff with Horizon and all that, which have been ported to PC, like, there are still a lot of challenges they had to overcome. There is definitely differences. Anyway, I'm losing, like, hella time on this split, I think, because I was, like, fucking around. PCs load faster though. It does not load like. Sorry, I don't see any M2 that's loading planets as quickly as this game. In this kind of detail. Shit like Warzone and like modern games still take a long time to load on M2 SSDs. There is a stark difference between this game and Rack PS4 even, like it's 1/3 of the load time.
Great. Now I'm on 2 nefarious hit lists.
And he knows where we are going. Oh, dear.
What's Ratchet doing right now?
But yeah, game dev is extremely hard.
Where would I be?
And it's a lot harder nowadays than it was back in 2002 as well. So that sort of puts a hole in my own argument, but
So I'm guessing these nefarious guys are
yeah.
looking for Lombax?
It was not my fault that the Lombax got away. Has the Lombax been located?
I was talking about this with Fear, like there are so many more people on this dev team that are doing way different things and like, you know, micromanaging the shit out of projects like these. Like, enemy design process does take more than just a few people nowadays. It takes a whole team to design one type of enemy. Because there needs to be communication between, like, AI and... Where the fuck is this enemy? It's still back here. Like, AI and, you know,
Another town saved.
actual visual designers.
Archives.
In order to reach the archives, we must
People who are
visit
doing
the
rigging
notes
for
from
models and all that.
sources. Here, these hover boots will help us travel across the mesa quickly.
I'll need to speed up to make the jump off that bridge.
Yeah, there's maps in Rack 1 where, like,
Need help from the monks. Gary's acolytes
almost their own
to
calling
reach the
card because of how they tested things, like had miniature enemies, like to scale and all that, outside the map and all that.
They are holding the monks prisoner. Ratchet, you must save them. They are our only way to the archives.
We'll get them out, I promise.
Yeah, but if you have one guy designing a map, then it's not going to be as detailed. Like, I can't imagine how many people were a part of the process of making Savali, because this is like the biggest, this is the most intricate sort of looking area, even though it's kind of empty in places. Yeah, Bob's right there as well, like, there was definitely a lot of working from home, and that is a completely new thing for making like an extensive AAA game like this. That is a very important consideration. Where is it? Okay.
All nefarious forces have been eliminated. Thank you, Ratchet.
Happy to help. And kick nefarious troopers.
Yeah, the OG3 had ludicrously short dev times. I do not know how those games even fucking functioned, you know?
What did you want to know about the Lombaxes?
We believe the Lombax is used, and perhaps built, the temples here. Do you know why they would have built them?
Not really. I guess it was to keep knowledge about the Dimensionator hidden.
I see. Thank you anyway.
Don't worry, Yogi. Like, I'm on your side when it comes to complaining about design decisions. And I'm definitely not trying to take away from, like,
Any of them.
Let's teach him.
how impressive the game is either. Because, you know, there are things to critique about it. It's not a perfect game.
Deliver the Emperor's glorious fury.
Do not worry. This system is quite old and intricate. It will take some time to disable the force field.
Take as long as you need. I'll handle these guys.
Yeah, while they were making Miles. Although, I expected there was different dev teams. Like, I don't think the Spider-Man dev team is exactly the same as the Rack dev team, considering
Thank you for backup.
everything.
Everything going okay, KT-7461?
I think... Yes! Let us say yes!
We've got some more friends arriving.
Ratchet, I am
They would have to share some stuff because of the tech they use.
How are you holding up, Ratchet?
I'm sure there are people at Insomniac who wanted to work on both.
Keep your eye on the nefarious
But,
There is no gap. The Inquisitor's still here.
They just keep coming.
yeah, critique is not necessarily bad. And it's important that when critiquing something, like you have to keep it from the perspective of like how can this be better, not like how is this bad.
There is only one temple left.
It especially bothers me when people like
One more temple.
when they don't actually know who worked on what in the game, but they attempt to like scapegoat them and just be like, this person is the reason the writing is bad.
Except for Clank. Or my best friend.
Like, no, that's not always true.
As I said,
There are writing teams for a reason. Like a head writer
nickname.
like does not determine every single line in the game.
I think you're being too hard on yourself.
You do not know. We just met.
I know Gary trusts you. The monks like you. Maybe give the whole friendship.
I have no idea what's optimal.
We made it. The next shrine is just ahead.
There's a few things tied to dialogue in this game that I might need to test. Like, even in this game, I think there is like 2 different themes going on with the writing in this game, and it's kind of weird. Because one of them's like sort of on the rack PS4 lane of things, and like the other is like someone who has clearly played too much of the OG3 and is like, fuck it, I want to bring that back.
I bet.
Like, the holy shit Clank line is really fucking funny to me, but it's sort of out of place. Can you even pick language? Yeah, it's system language.
They are. I hope no one is.
That's right. We did it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Please, take me to that terminal so I can free the others. Oh no. A Zeta virus.
My little friend Glitch can take a look at it. Here, let me see.
I think the story beats in this game are like pretty impactful because they don't try to be bigger than
Time wasn't a fluke.
they sort of
I'm good at this.
they don't pretend to be bigger than they are. I think this is what like one of the things that sort of irked me. Like, there's someone I follow was
I
like,
am relieved you are all safe. But now we need
they
to
saw a
locate the
review
archives.
and a reviewer described the game as low stakes
Back to the Badlands.
and like low conflict and all that, because it sort of is. And
Gary,
that person was like, well, what's the fucking point then? It's like, well, you're sort of barking up the wrong tree if you want high stakes, like extremely metaphorical stuff in a rat game. Like,
faster, Ratchet. You bet.
it does deal, especially with the future series onwards, it does deal with like actual problems about, you know, your belonging in the world.
Yes.
And what your purpose is. Like, again, especially with Ace, like Peanut said.
The archives run on a helix generator. If we turn it on,
Shoutouts to Orvis.
One helix generator switch flip coming up.
the generator is powering up, but it is still not at full capacity. We must get to the roof.
Really had no business being as good as it was, but it is. It just is that good.
Whoa, hey! Taking out the Emperor's appointed fists of justice
Like,
is not okay!
it really is incredible. Ace it sold at full price, Nexus didn't. Ace it was like the last full price rack. Oh, no, like All For One and FFA sold at full price. Although, yeah. I don't think Hyper Strikes do more damage in this game than like wrench throws.
Cannot get inside until
Yeah, I did see that. I don't know how to do it.
is powering down.
I'm too lazy.
There. The archives are now open.
Let's head inside.
Thank you, Ratchet.
Anytime. Now, let's get to Kadaro Station.
Games were cheaper back in 2009. Like,
Everything's good on Rivet's end.
this game is ludicrously expensive. I think it is. I think it is actually too much for the content. Yeah.
What happened here?
Wholesomely mean. Yeah.
The Blizon appears to have stored
Yeah, like
energy
Ace
from
it
dimensional
means a lot to people.
Another dimension.
There's definitely something that
this your Blizzard?
that is very special.
but we
You
can
don't really
find
get
contact
games
base
that
quartz here. We should see
end up so meaningful to people.
Facility
Especially in well, I mean like in a franchise, like a full franchise, you know.
Let's worry about the toxic crabs first.
Has a lot of heart. You need to give me
Tunneling straight to your
my
enemies.
upgrades.
Make the dream a reality with the
Anyway,
seismic activity.
I sort of want to restart here.
who was that? Do you know what she was talking about?
She must be a survivor of whatever happened here.
God damn it.
We need another Blizon crystal.
I hate this strat so much. Like, I need an alternative.
She's broadcasting to anyone.
I feel like 70 is already a hard sell. Moving immediately up to 80 would be ridiculous. That'd be like... They'd be selling it for fucking 120 Australian dollars. That is bullshit. Sorry, I would not buy a game for that.
Any guesses on who that person was in my dimension?
Perilous peanut, actually a walnut.
Encountered no one like that in my dimensions, Blizon.
The truth come out.
More goons for less.
Yeah. I really wish I didn't, because I don't even use the armor, because I'm too attached to the rivet design. It's really funny.
Kinda cute.
Dude. No, something's alive. Aha, I caught it this time.
Room goons might be elite, but not.
Ah, this is the mining hub. Perhaps someone here can direct
Thanks
us
for
to
the
the
help,
drill.
folks.
The chief
really
engineer's
used
survey
to it.
station should be nearby.
You're just full of fun facts, huh?
Indeed. For example,
Very
the
dormant
average
member of
miner
Patient
spends
Game is like,
72% of their life
I
underground.
rarely buy games.
Whoa, really?
No, but I would hate to bore
I'm not a
you
patient
further.
gamer, really, but I am someone who like only buys a few games a year.
Tools appear as
I don't
confused as we are.
really
Earthquakes,
care.
lockdowns, interdimensional rifts.
If I want to buy a game and experience something new, I will just do that.
Whatever
I don't
happened to Blizar in my dimension,
I
this
don't
one could be
like
next.
explicitly look for sales, I guess. Okay, finally got that.
Excellent find.
Cause I was like, fuck it, I want to play Atelier Riser, and then I just bought that for like full price.
Appear as confused as we
I
are.
beat it in a week, and I'm like, well, that was fun.
If you're going that way, could you look around? If she's not coming back, maybe I can get you back with ingredients an hour
I am
ago.
picking up a radio transmission.
But I'm also someone who like only buys games I know I will enjoy, which is a weird thing to say, but like there's just some games I know will click with me. I'm not really someone who just tries out random games. Yeah, the itch bundles are good.
Great. I'll find the bots and bring them back here safe and sound.
These bots have intercepted a message from your dimension. Perhaps it is from that person we...
I don't know if I even need that Rotanium at this
Help us
point.
figure out what happened there and prevent it here.
One of my bots is up there.
Let's go.
It's mostly
Okay.
That was really slow, but yeah.
I am overheating. If only I could sweat. I must flee.
Fuck off.
Ping her so she comes back to me. Looks like she
That
hid
is such
something
bullshit.
under the file. I'll start cleaning it
Love
up.
this game.
There's an old research lab ahead. I know Jim. That's where he'd head first.
Jim? Oh.
Stop and listen.
No.
I mean, yeah, like video games are a craft. People put a lot of time and energy into making them.
Hopefully he picked up interdimensional messages and didn't get distracted trying to find friends.
You gotta appreciate that. They're meaningful to people. They're the way people want their stories to be interpreted. Or perceived, I suppose. Like, there's a reason people who, you know, make games, like, because they want that sort of interactive experience in the story. They want the player to overcome challenges or, you know, confront things, use their own skills. That's good, man. Yeah, monks in this game are just tragic. It's just the sizzles, like, they're so random. And then, like, the ones which like, teleport you, those are the worst. Yeah, it's a different mini-boss. This game sucks. 3 out of 10. I think Chaos sucks. Can I restart checkpoint though?
I can't authorize drill usage until the blockage in that tube is cleared.
The fucking Chaos memes are so funny. Are you looking to kill Chaos? No Throne games. Like, I've played Nuclear Throne, but it's not my favorite roguelike.
I sent the top minds on the team to fix the engine. That did it! Hydraulic supply restored! With that fixed, we should now be able to use that elevator.
Time to drill for some
My favorite roguelike is probably Risk of Rain 1. And,
Almost there. There's the drill. Get our phase quartz.
yeah, like, probably Isaac. I don't know.
In case I do not get another chance to...
Actually, no, One Step from Eden's pretty good.
Thank you.
Don't get mushy on me now. Hey, look. The Bro Squad is back.
I cannot help thinking
What?
we still do not know what happened
'Cause that
to
should've-
Dimension's Blizzard.
That shit is like
Well, soon.
fucking Mega Man Battle Network.
Dimension.
Crush roguelike. Whoa. I think I'm good. Yeah. Such a good strat.
Wow. It's been my lifelong
Risk
dream
of
to
Rain 1
upgrade
from a million
drill
years.
100
Please
times
do.
better than me.
It is,
Really?
like,
That is very specific.
Specific
it's
goals
good.
are achievable goals.
I don't know, like, how well it's aged in comparison to, like, the state of roguelikes nowadays, but it's just so much fun. Like, I had the key bindings for it, so I could play it with one hand, and it was, like, the best thing.
Not turn on the drill. The rifts damaged it. The drill destroyed our Blizzard.
What? We just turned it on.
Take cover! Lockdown engaged! I can try a remote shutdown.
Yo, killer. Thanks for the host. How'd your runs go?
Freaking drill.
Did you end up getting something?
Love giant machinery.
How to change a part.
228.43. Hell yeah. Thanks, Jess. I will continue to go. Is that all the enemies? Yes.
Phase quartz suspended in the drill bead.
I'll knock it out with my hammer.
Lost a shit ton of laser. Yeah, this planet's hard as hell.
Oh,
I shall not lie.
We must return to the other dimension.
Bad news, everybody. I can't shut down the drill.
Forgot to update the
Blazar is a really cool word. Like, I agree.
Yeah, for sweet. And have a
It's honestly one of the cooler rack planet names.
we are not gonna die, blazing or otherwise.
What is your plan?
That dropship. It's big and heavy.
And full of fuel. It is perilously close to becoming a bomb.
Need a rack planet name tier list.
Crash it into the drill, we could dislodge it and stop the planet from shattering.
Normally I'd say that's against protocol, but this is the pre-post-apocalypse world we live in, so go for it!
Then, brace for impact.
It is gorgeous. Like, this is such a gorgeous place.
How about we fix up this space quartz and save the universe?
I think it's one of the best looking lava worlds.
But nothing to catch us.
We better keep
The
moving.
non-destroyed version.
Let's get some phase quartz repaired. I hope the fixer is as good as the Morts say he is.
Yes.
Sorry for being a loser. I just like doing this.
Maybe one of the Bullards in town knows where to find it. They're very, knowledgeable about this area.
I hope they are more hospitable than the Bullards in my dimension.
Fear, I have a problem with your Tauren movement here,
Let's get
in that I
some
go
phase
too
quartz
fast,
repaired.
and I just like bonk on an invisible wall.
Fixer is as good as the Morts say he is.
So I have to do baby movement.
Hope so too.
Yeah, this is where you meet out as a Methanesa.
Commission.
Bet it was a raid.
Pardon me. Does anyone here know where we can find the fixer?
So, after this, or you would...
Monka steer.
There are the smelting pits! Across the canyon, there's a rift!
There we go.
Keep coming.
That's exactly what I want. Like, I want low, moderate speed, you know, going into these rails.
Oh dear. This rail system seems exceedingly dangerous.
Just hang on!
The azimuth jump.
Straight to the smelting pits!
I am afraid we may end up in a smelting
What, because it
pit.
sucks? Oh!
Now that's a smell!
I wonder why people are stuff liking that. I know they missed a checkpoint somewhere. That's obvious, but
Perhaps it would be more
obvious.
than
Duh.
around
Did you talk him to death or what?
I would love to take the credit.
I got it again. Okay, can someone clip that and show Yugi? So, you're not supposed to turn that crank that fast.
We've got the hurl shield.
Um,
Now we just have to get across that pirate chasm and find the fixer.
but I got it again where I had the level up before I hit it, and it went super fast.
We're pinned down!
This is the best strat. Thank you, Killer. Thank you, Killer.
There's a mistake to get between pirates and their plundering. Brace yourselves!
We're pinned down!
It's small enough, it's mostly junk.
Mentioned Chaos before.
To loot here.
Oh no, it's the new Final Fantasy thing. Stranger of Paradise. And the main character's like, I'm gonna kill Chaos, and like just bitching about Chaos, like. And it was like excessively so that it was really funny.
Our looting was so boring until you
I fucked up there. I wasn't meant to grab that ammo. I was supposed to save it for the boss fight. Okay, I still have some up there, so it's all good.
Are you getting tired, Rivet? Perhaps you would like a new death partner!
Are we going to, dance?
No, we are not. We're wearing him down.
You're not going to scuttle me!
Cool.
Nice one, Bolts. Whew. I'd be happy if I never saw a pirate again.
Oh.
Gotta admit, Fixer being a
Ow,
giant robot
that
is
hurt.
not what I expected.
Perhaps when you're done fighting pirates,
Hit my knuckles on the table. It's not a good experience.
you could attack from a different angle by tethering to those rifts.
The Fixer be done for, then so shall ye!
Were you saying something here? I stopped listening.
How will I go on without my great...
Good thing you'll never have to find out.
It's probably more likely that, like, there's random shit that I do that you don't. Because I just take a lot of stuff from Engie Plus as well.
What if
Yeah.
base sports cannot be fixed?
We're in deep trouble. But there's no point in worrying about it now.
File 100%. Well, that's like kind of all collectibles.
Will we fix the Fixer?
Actually, I'm pretty sure that is all collectibles.
Turn him on first.
Like, I'm pretty sure that does get file 100%.
Taken care of.
Please focus on the grinding.
He's bringing the whole place down.
Getting like strictly file 100, I think there's like a few things you can miss, like pocket dimensions and stuff, but I don't think it's that interesting. Yeah. And then like actual 100% is just it's a traditional rack 100%. Yeah, we don't really think the
Listen to him, Bolts.
percent counter on the file is that.
And I think we're pretty awesome.
It doesn't really fit like a category, I suppose.
Any ideas? Because I'm having a hard time thinking while running away from a giant homicidal robot.
I am working on it.
So we were tossing like, should it be 100% and max percent? But then it's like, well, we have precedent in ACIT and Ouya and stuff, like call it all collectibles. You know, it's kind of the difference between like,
I may have an idea.
yeah.
I'm all ears.
Look, Going Commando has like the strangest 100% slash P, like, because it is PBSPI, it's not 100%. But that's just because getting all weapons to max is terrible. Down to hop in Fears VC. I'd have to rebalance my audio, so you'd have to give me a bit.
Oh dear.
Can everything stop falling apart?
I tend to agree with you,
Shall we?
Jess.
Use your time building a new dimensionator. Sassy back.
So,
But
are we gonna talk about you rescuing me back there?
I think it's like it's too ingrained in people's mind. No, it wasn't. Like, okay, so PBSBI has been called 100% multiple times before. Like, it's just been back and forth, and then someone brought it up in fucking leaderboard moderation again, and we're like, okay, compromise, no one wins, it's now just called PBSBI brackets 100%. It's the like, it's not the ugliest solution, but it is it's the dumbest solution. I don't have Cold Snap here, because I don't really care. This is awesome.
I knew it. Did you want to
Why do they
check
even do
if
that?
Other dimension has a working elevator?
Like, sorry, I'm spaghettiing. Was Manto? Well, that makes sense.
This is quite a find.
Oh. No, it was like Manto or Wingo or someone like that. I don't care who did it. I was just like that put me over the fucking edge though. I need way more bolts. Fuck.
If it helps, Ratchet, I have never met my family either. Unless you count the Emperor. In which case, you cannot do any worse.
Probably not. But even if the Lombaxes are the best family ever,
Oh, I was listening to music.
be
Hold on.
disappointed in me.
How? You are a hero.
I've hit a few bad guys, sure, but they invented so many brilliant things.
Actually, yeah, no, I can't rebalance my audio right now. I can't VC.
Maybe, but I have a good life in my dimension, Kit, and I don't want
Sorry about that.
Speaking of risk,
Because I need to manually set my audio settings so that VC doesn't blow out everyone's ears.
an amoeboid?
Yeah, apologies.
It was an amoeboid!
More of them! Keep firing, or they will overwhelm us! If the room is prone to flooding, they would like to keep the pump controls somewhere high.
Hey, Ratcho, you did not ask for it, but my name is Junkbot, in case you are interested. I know I am.
Pleasure to meet you, Junkbot. This is Kit.
Hello,
We're, trying to get into another dimension to use their Rubion forge.
where is everyone?
So, is that access arm like some kind of key?
I guess I'm just kind of winging it though. Like, I don't know what. Like, Scary and RR, I don't think they really looked at either yours or my runs. They were just making up stuff. Which is like fine, but again. Of course, I mean it was outdated because they weren't using all the knowledge that we had.
And somehow, I think that is not the worst of it.
He is a bit.
It was like day 3. Was not day 1.
That's playful?
Day 4 even.
The station doing his own thing, but he seems to be actively chasing you. I am jealous.
I'm not mad either. I'm chilling.
Or we can head straight to the forge's controls and make the dimension.
I don't care what other people do. And if they consult me or not. It's more like it's their fault for not looking at other runs.
Why did the forge not work?
I guess it wasn't fully you said.
That's my thought anyway.
I'm not. I'm intuiting it. Security's everywhere. We. Please on. That's our way out.
Gonna try Spanish next round. God, those guys just do fuck all.
What can we do now? That was the only rule.
I don't know.
Junkbot! What would it
It's not
take
really my
to get
concern.
Neon Forge working again?
Power issue. And with the power gone, some nasty virus has infected the system. And nothing will work until it is cleared.
I think I have all yours, Glitch.
Time! Wait!
Like it's mostly new people running the joint right now, which I'm fine with.
Is that a virus? Someone has to stop them before they evolve even more. But that's not a problem here. The Rubion Forge has a clean bill of health now, so you can take over, Ratchet.
I'll probably run NG Plus more when it gets patched, or when the soft locks and crashes get patched.
How do we do that?
Power source. Last I saw it was down the stairs and past the pressure.
I also have Nexus to worry about, which I conveniently forget about, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in GDQ, aren't I?
This must be where they generate the Forge's power. But there is nothing here. Is Junkbot messing with us?
I don't know, but if the power source
It's a real
isn't
suffering
working,
from success thing,
grab the one
maybe.
in the other dimension. Damn, it's juice.
Get out.
To distract
Okay.
You know, for some reason, the dimension where the whole station's searching for us.
Ratchet.
I'll try this. So if they don't patch out movement. Well, they didn't patch shit in the last one.
But it seems very locked.
What if we follow those cables? Huh. This lock's controlled by a bolt crane. Guess they didn't
Keep
get around
trying
to
this.
upgrading this room.
Absolutely not. Okay, I guess you do need Cold Snap. Just makes this dude so much easier. We do ACID runs. I'll do ACID runs when I want to do ACID runs. Like, I was doing ACID for nearly a full year. I really don't want to return to ACID right now. I definitely had my fair share of it, and like, now that the route is like, calmed down, I don't have any worries, like, I don't need to touch ACID.
He's right there.
There is a reason.
Yeah, like in the future,
Let us watch.
probably. There's still more to do with any percent and stuff. There's a breath of fresh air, but it's not the like reinvention that I was sort of expecting.
Who would I be?
I was still expecting something more, which is obviously my fault.
Are you okay?
Okay, I have my 20k now.
I have been thinking about
Like, I definitely need Cold Snap before this next section.
and risking a good life. I had a good life once of all.
The only game I'm done with is Todd.
Quiet. Even joyful. So when you asked to become partners, I did not want to risk things either. I am glad I did.
There's very little chance that I come back to Todd. Other than for trifectas. Oh fuck, I feel fucked up again. Oh my god, I did it again! I did it again! I fucked up again! Okay, that's fine. Fucked up again! Again! How did I fucking forget it again?
Ms. Zircon, what are you doing here?
If Zircon Jr. wants to study existential economics at Boson University, then by goodness,
Wow.
I will make sure we can afford it.
There is an increased magnetic field here.
That's fine, I can get it.
Decorate the floor.
I'll get it later. How the fuck did I forget it again? Like, there's the one thing I didn't want to do this run, and I fucking forget it again. How do you do that? How does a fucking moron like me do that?
Power source is juice?
We should free him.
Can we come in peace, big guy?
No, but this is the biggest thing I fucked up in my last run. Like, why would I not remember to get it?
Happy hiss or an angry hiss? He's helping us? He's helping us! Man, that's a relief. We've got incoming juice! You can't even understand me? Finally bringing in the big guns, huh?
Also, I've really forgot to use this. So I was too busy being mad. Okay, well,
Come on. The ruby on fourth.
this run's really fucking up now. So I need to revisit this planet
We just need to get back to our ship now.
to do it all quickly.
Right back to the surface. No problem. Come back.
Because none of these doors open until
Thanks.
I revisit.
Will do.
No way! Wait, we?
I knew you could do it. We have obtained the phase quartz as well.
Yeah, meet us at Zerky so we can build this thing.
Oh. How do I meet someone?
What are you talking about? You met me, and that went great.
I fell off the archives in front of you and screamed a lot.
True. I don't know. Just be friendly and open, and don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it.
Actually, I think I can do it here. Wrong way. It's left.
Ah, hey, Juice. Hope you're enjoying the good life. And same to you, other Juice.
I'm pretty sure this is not the fastest way to do this, but it's the only way I know. Could have been like 6 minutes ahead. Okay, I know the quickest way to get out of this, though. I'm pretty sure. No swimming? No, this is just mag boots.
Someone left this lying around?
I have to do another run in this category now because of that mistake. Interior decorators have returned. I'm pretty sure you can exit through here. Yeah, okay, so that would have been much quicker if I did that, but I had no idea, like, how effective that would have been. Anyway, we're good.
Ratchet. I'm Rivet. Nice to meet you.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just thinking about building the Dimensionator and saving the universes.
Are you nervous about meeting Ratchet?
What? Yeah. A little.
He is friendly, I promise. And once we build the Dimensionator,
The crowd's flooded, spoiled in anticipation at the one, the only Nefarious and Rebellious!
turn up the heat!
Yeah, I gotta cross the chasm.
And let me enjoy my...
This is not looking good. I've got it covered. I'm totally fine. What did you do with the Emperor?
I never met the guy.
Nice, more cold snap.
Two against one. It's fair. So this one's on my team.
Nice, Front Thor. Are we on? Yep. This is where I'm from.
There we go.
That's it.
What were we even talking about?
Supernova.
Games I will not return to. Yeah, I'm not returning to Dog. I want to go back and play Deadlocked more seriously, or like other categories of Deadlocked.
I can't wait to defeat you and Ratchet.
Wait! If we are going to face the Emperor, we should gather as many resources as we can. You're right.
I was gonna do that when my new capture card came in, like do another all missions run just to see what happens, but it did not work out like that because my capture card was having problems. Deadlock seems like a weird game to run. Alright. It's honestly very similar to this. A lot of enemy memorizing and micromanaging. Mostly combat. I don't know, it's not... It's a lot of combat, but it's not... It's more movement than people expect. I definitely think it has merits more than just, you know... Because all people remember is, you know, the arena sections, which, you know, that's fine, but there's definitely more to it. The best run to watch, of course, is Muka's 3955. And she posts no load cancelling run. Pests controlled.
Can we maybe turn it down a little?
Risk the aesthetic! Not even for you, my friend! Not even for...
Done with Zerkies, don't need to worry about it anymore. Flail is the best weapon in, like, the series, yeah. Like, Flail and Razor Claws? Like, just melee weapons? Shit's cool.
Of course, the Emperor would come back just because he was on the news.
I want Ratchet to have, like, an actual sword weapon, you know?
The Emperor has always been a threat to our universe. We must get the Dimensionator away from him before we have no home left to save.
Dialed in. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. The weapons in Deadlocked are pretty... They're all pretty much top tier. Just a lot of fun.
Is all this fighting really necessary?
The Emperor despises lemonade. Nothing can be sour and sweet.
Bombardier! Guaranteed for an explosive good time.
Hey, you done picking on the little guys?
Spread out. The Emperor wants all.
All of these rifts.
Wait, get back here.
Even more dangerous with the Dimensionator.
Yo, Sierra, what's up?
Enemies neutralized. Your friends are safe.
By the way, say hi to Kit.
Thanks for the GL.
Hello.
That's Maynard. The Mort's getting closer to the
Let's do that.
getting closer to the Seeker Peak. Let's keep pushing forward.
Loyal subject. Our troopers will assist in your compliance.
Species about Lombax is that makes them so resistant. Counterpart is even more annoying. What do you hope to do?
Just woke up, 6 AM. Yeah.
So many ships. Emperor's being very thorough.
I got fucking owned because like I was gonna go to bed, then I saw you were learning AGB, so I was like, I'm gonna pop in and help, and then I ended up staying for like 2 hours. It was like way longer than I was expecting to.
Why not?
I can't help it. There's a part of it that's like, ooh, someone's learning something. I gotta backseat and be a dumbass. Yeah, my mum was really displeased with me waking up at 10 AM.
So when I was with Clank,
Oh.
alright, thingamajigger.
It is just like what I am looking forward to.
I gotta remember to get the gold bolt
I am
after this.
Not exactly a straight line to the battle cruiser, but
Did I level? Okay, I think I leveled up the cold snap here.
Merchandise when you see it. Oh, my stuff.
Get all three. I got the first one, first visit.
Oh, try to use my own syncopede against me. Oh, I do love watching others embarrassed.
Like, it's probably not faster to do that. I'm doing okay, I forgot it again. I forgot the gold vault again. I'm not fucking shitting you. I forgot it again.
sorry to crash the party.
No, I fucking did.
You there, Rivet? We locked on the kid's secret.
Killer said bolt right as I was entering the airlock and got the checkpoint.
Let's make things a little more interesting.
And I couldn't go back into the underwater section from that point.
Activate your destructor beams.
I went Cordelia on the underwater one. No, because I was too busy talking. I was too busy having fun. I was like, oh shit. So I have to do another run now. Oh, I got rid of the Corson revisit. Oh, the Nefarious City revisit. Yeah, I'm blaming chat. So I forgot to restart checkpoint here. It's probably still possible to do that. I found a different strat to get the first gold bolt quicker. I'll show it off. I'll make a clip of it and post it in the Discord in a bit. Yeah, it makes first visit like seem like pretty fast now. I had troubles with that that particular chip. Oh, okay, no, okay, you found it. So that's the exact same one I was doing, like directly to the left of when you enter the bazaar, because that is exactly what I did. Yeah, cool.
Maybe Ratchet and Clank have some.
Over here. It's me, Mort.
But what does it screw into?
What does it screw into? It's one of nature's mysteries. I remembered. Got it. Awesome. And am I saving time? Am I even? Nice. Okay, so I didn't lose any time by doing that. I just can't get any consistency with it.
Perhaps someone else can tell us where he is.
I'm looking for alternative methods. I found one that almost worked, and that one I get like reasonably consistent. Yeah. Like I find that one way more consistent.
If we be quick, we can still make
The dimensional cataclysm is getting worse.
great! Rift goons! Just what we needed!
We are not done yet. Another rift is opening up.
Is that all? Excellent. Do that.
Okay, was that all the pirates on this planet? Because it sure felt like it.
Oh, we are never that lucky.
I'm not hurt. We're rescuing you? Not that I'm complaining, but...
Yeah, it is just trimping. And I fucking love trimping, so like that's why like the slope boosts in this game are so satisfying.
Now swing me up to the dock and get me away from this beast!
It is patched. No, it is trimping. Yeah, it is trimping. Like
Gentlemen, next
Being a demo night.
If you want an audience with stacked quantum, you must split
The Ballet Trials.
What are those?
What are those?
traditional.
Restart checkpoint now.
What about you?
Pierre is quite.
I want to get like the ultra super sexy swag strat here.
Sure, I trust him.
Mini? Hold on. Is Grog
You a demo main?
Hold on.
I guess I am.
Is Grog made out of?
Like
I think this Speedle might have
I stopped playing TF2 a while ago. Because all my friends moved on.
following us.
But I definitely played a lot of demo man by the end there. I was like really into using Quickie Bomb. That shit like enhanced my demo playstyle like tenfold.
So ready for a shift day shuffling shanty? That be the spirit. Listen to our shanty carefully and shoot the pirates in order to sing it back.
Me hearties, sing shanties.
Me hearties, sing shanties.
Yeah, I've had a period of time where I've like played every single TF2 class. No, I buy Warmonger after this. Like as a main.
Girls in.
Respectable positions of power.
Of girls in respectable positions of power.
Music to my ears. Now everyone! Aye, that be the spirit.
Ooh, Linga.
Who linger by the shore.
Animated emotes. They're so good.
So, you think yourself a pirate, eh? Think again, for now ye face your greatest trial yet. The terror of Boku Bay. The destroyer of Moon 34. Every midnight tale, every shape in the shadows, and all that be unholy in our fair galaxy. The one.
It's just a Grunthor.
Was a
Think you can help us get that gold bolt glitch?
Do you ever fight the Kraken? You do not fight the Kraken. You do recruit the Kraken to do some business for you.
Computer's all clear.
That's very nice to hear, Glitch.
You?
We didn't want to interrupt. But don't worry. Next time, we shall talk face to face.
Antifa Kraken.
I am looking forward to it.
You glitch?
excellent.
We gotta find a way to get into that quicker. I'm sure in NG plus AGB you can just clip through. Unless it's the Ace It thing where it's a fake gold bolt.
And so, Captain, what? Set sail in search of the fabled booty. But little did he know, his ship was being flanked. Behind you.
Someone's found some interesting behavior with slow-mo, making platforms quicker.
But danger still lurks beneath these waters. Pirates are all
I fucking knew it was gonna be that. Like, when I heard the what thing, like they were just gonna use the shit out of it. It was pretty good. What?
with the pirates out of the way. The intrepid. What? Spies land
ammo do I even have? I have barely any ammo. Come on. I'm an idiot and overuse my cold snap because I don't know what timing is. Sharks in the water? No, there's no sharks in the water. You can just like chill. Streamer, is this Ultra Nightmare? Yeah, this is like ultra epic, super duper, Doom Eternal trademark nightmare. Chaos difficulty. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. You only watch easy runs? Oh. Well, shit.
He survived? I mean, huzzah! Not bad at all.
Yeah. New funky mode.
Finally. Looks like Pierre was telling the truth after all.
Let us see what is up ahead first.
That doesn't make it any better.
You gonna do wrench only?
My name's Ratchet.
Okay, so for wrench only, I'm thinking like you at minimum you have to do the easy difficulty where you die, because that like adds at least a bit of strategy.
Leave it to me.
Doing it on the one where you don't die it just makes wrench only a fucking slog. Because like the point of wrench only is like it is like a component of how do I engage enemies, and that's a joke when you can't die. Yeah, that checks out. So you can do the pirate trials while throwing a wrench.
Captain Quark! He's our dimension's version of you. But we really should talk about this later.
Yeah, I did that on my first playthrough. I didn't realize I got the combustor.
One left now.
Get the fuck out of here!
Are they gone?
You tell me. Is that the last of them?
Well, if I were their captain, I would be regrouping for a counterattack right now. But I'm not anymore. So who knows?
That sounds ominous.
Yeah, like I trust Grant obviously, but he is. But why did he make it necessary to shoot? Bastard. Shadow doesn't lose any time until, like, it doesn't lose any time
If they weren't trying to stab me, I'd be so
on that section.
right now.
It loses a bit here and it loses a bit on the Tide Twins.
Just a little bit longer. We're almost at full power.
Where is that ship going?
What the heck is that thing?
They deployed the Plunder Beam. It's an ambush. And a perfectly executed one at that. Oh, I caught them well.
Honestly, I appreciate it. Someone actually looking out for wrench only, like that's kind of cool. I'm kind of like sick at this game. Not gonna lie, I'm the best.
For the Plunder Beam.
I don't even think I'll have enough bolts for one more go. No. If you get the disable the plunder beam, if you get the disable the plunder beam objective on the right, you can do that. You just need to go to the right of the ship to hit the checkpoint. Not too bad. It's not too bad.
Maybe we should focus on escaping first
Like, you have to go up this part, because this is the only one that gives you a slope boost. Stairs don't give you a slope boost. I get more and more consistent at it the more I play. Dude, it'd be fantastic if I did that. I'm going to scream. I am going to scream. I'm going to fucking scream. Yes! 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 I love it! Okay, I got my ammo back. All I had to do was take a minute time loss and I got my ammo back. That's a check, like, that's a world checkpoint, so it's all good. It's all good.
Ratchet, we need to disable the scuttler fast. Right. There has to be something around here to use.
Should really bait them so they're closer together.
Control crank. That has to be how we stop. What are you waiting for?
You get shot mid-launch? I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. Hey.
It is not working, Ratchet.
Yeah, this is like a 15-minute split.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I am afraid so.
Thank God that's only one cutscene.
Actually saved us. Wow. We must let Rivet and Kit know.
Let's meet them at Zerky's. We can plan our next move there.
That bell can kill... Why can that bell kill you?
A map.
What? Why can the bell kill you? How many bolts do I have? I have like probably like 29k.
The archives held the dimensional map, correct? Yeah.
I'm gonna kill some enemies and then I'll restart checkpoint. I have 30k! Woo!
Sit tight.
More precise than spray and pray? Get the headhunter for stellar shooting. Go ahead, upgrade that.
Back to what I was saying.
Wahaha. Simply constructed with alternative means.
Held the dimensional map.
Rivet, Kit, Emperor Nefarious destroyed the archives. We're gonna check inside and see if he got the map.
The archives have been destroyed? Where is
You
Harry?
need to die.
Sure.
You need to die as well.
He is over.
Be pleased if anyone gets inside.
Is it just me, or are these guys creepy? Other people disturbing?
There we go.
Hey guys, I think the dead are rising down here.
Hurry, Ratchet. We must get to the
Fuck.
archives.
Okay, I didn't lose any time, but it's just embarrassing.
The Emperor must have gotten here.
Based on the structural norms of the Emperor's ships, we should find high-value assets.
Okay, I'm not looking at chat. Because I want to... My radio show's about to end. It's only 2 hours. I need to change it.
Your security is terrible.
Flagship. Progress report.
Oh, your greatness. Apologies. The army of undead has hampered our progress.
I warned you overusing that dimensionator would cause problems.
Problems? Never. This is a flourish to mark the occasion. ultra useless. The map is all we need. The rest can burn.
Wait, does that mean he has the map already, or... Ratchet, are you seeing anything from Quantum's helmet?
Nothing useful.
He has to be here. We just need to keep moving.
You made a big mistake boarding this ship.
I was just gonna take it for a quick joyride.
Never. For the Emperor. I cannot move.
Good news and bad news. Bad news, the Emperor's not here. Good news, we're with Gary. He says the map's hidden inside a dimensional anomaly.
In the catacombs, you can get down there by activating the excavation towers.
You can activate them via nearby pressure locks.
One of the pressure plates.
Think it's turning on. Let's find another. Oh, hey! Our creepy undead friends are back.
I really do not like the clicking sounds they make.
Getting off the ship. Let's go, Gary.
Oh, yes. Good idea.
We'll meet you guys in the catacombs.
That's another turned on. Good thing Nefarious doesn't have a map to help him find the map.
Only one remaining.
Thought you said this was the way out. It appears to be the lower engine room. The layout of this ship is odd. Wouldn't it kill Nefarious to hang a big neon exit sign?
We did it! Catacombs, here we come. Never thought I'd say that.
You didn't take a do no violence vow, did you, Gary?
Unfortunately.
That is...
All right, let's get down into the catacombs. Guess we have to go down, huh?
What?
Really? Actually stop them? Yesterday I was just deleting old files, and today...
All right, let's get down into the catacombs. Whoa, is that the anomaly?
It is. This place is.
Huge.
If you can get us there,
Gonna get
I
these.
will be able to get inside and find that map.
Probably shouldn't, yeah.
Gary, did we take a wrong turn? We're in a giant tube that smells like the underbelly of a snagglebeast.
The aqueducts. There should be a trail of goo that leads to the catacombs. It's a byproduct of... it's not important.
The goo. Right. Come on, almost there.
Ooh, that was extremely close, but really good.
Hey, it's the monks.
Hey, it's the monks.
We're on it. You said it, pal. We gotta keep them away from the monks.
If it means we will never have to see a bone goon again, I am happy to assist.
Okay, back to being undead.
The rift is closed. Thank you.
Yeah, you can back it up by jumping off and then dashing to the left.
Anomaly.
Gotta go. Stay safe, guys.
Ratchet, Clank, we're planet side. Find the map yet?
I will retrieve the map as quickly as I can.
You got this book.
this run. Fucking hell planet.
Processing center should be just up ahead. Please don't be guys.
I need to remember to
Thanks for choosing me.
37. Is that 17? I actually cannot tell. Okay, that is 16.
You unlocked it, sugar.
Processing center. It has to be where Ratchet and Clank are being held. Going to hit.
If I use too many, I just load. Like, that's... Like, for the rotating, you just load your loss. Like, you just load your back up.
Has to be where Ratchet and Clank are being held. Going to hit.
Aye. Fuck you, game. Fuck it. We're not doing the ultra cool strat because... And just doesn't work. Yeah. Like, I regret buying it now. But what can you do?
Almost there. Come on, guys. Please, don't get down here.
Profile thingy. I did try it and it didn't change anything. You ended up buying JP to go around it. I don't really feel like buying another copy right now.
And there they go. Where are you going to put that?
Haha, cheats! I'm a cheaty person.
I have it in my sight.
Except I cannot do the strat. I can't do the strat. What am I doing? It's usually piss easy. It's usually piss easy. What am I doing? What am I doing?
And there they go.
That's a lot of prisoners.
Oh my.
Exciting! Escapees to teach a lesson.
Not right now.
I do not mean to.
Okay, let's. No, no!
Rivet? Clank! How did you...
I know my way around. Are you okay?
We're fine! Trying to escape! Somehow!
Don't worry, we'll get you out of here.
Man, Sin is also crashing a lot like I was. Like, it's so disappointing. Because I want to see Sin get a good time. But it's so bullshit that he's also crashing. Like, neither of us can really get anywhere in Energy Plus because of it.
Did you hear about the disturbance in processing? I was informed it may have been just a love.
Sure.
That door to the back there should lead to a loading platform. There, that's the warden's office. Just have to use these
Love
platforms to
to
get closer.
ledge grab. Love to ledge grab.
That is a long way down.
Fuck. I didn't get the...
That's the warden's office. Just have to use these platforms to get closer and go from there.
Be careful. That is a long way
Losing
down.
time here. That's a shame.
Through that open access hatch. Almost there. Please do not hurt me.
Like, it's not related to the swing shot. It's just like this very specific spot where it'll, like, load the rest of the rifts. And I kept missing it. Like, I went too far left on one of them. I don't know what happened with the first one.
It would appear we have new allies.
They're moving in the cell again? And to maximum security.
I will start developing a plan B.
Catch up to their
Keep forgetting that the gold bolt is on this side and not where the armor is.
Or a plan
Oh! The snipe! The snipe!
Up ahead. We can jump to that maximum security platform from there. Console, if we override it, maybe we can.
What's that reset for? Moves the carriage forward. Like, moves the thing that ratchets in forward. Because that's what triggers this.
Finally, we're gonna get you out of here. There has to be a way to stop your cellar.
Was he T-posing there for a second?
Alright, how are we gonna escape? I've tried everything. Kit, any ideas?
Come on, kid, say something.
I have no ideas.
Really? Because you.
Cheap kill.
No, the room is filling with gas.
Hold your breath. I thought Kit was my friend, but she's a liar, liar, pants on fire.
She seems to deeply regret it. Now keep moving.
Maybe.
Wrench boosting ends up being slower there because you spend like half of it in the walls. Then you get like this one and you just go for like 2 seconds.
Their cell. Get there. Quickly. We must slingshot onto that evacuation platform.
Great! Now they're sending in dropships too?
Nice. That was really good.
Gotta hurry before their backup arrives! How many troopers did these guys have?
Too many.
Nice. Only the bosses left.
That was all of them.
Not quite.
Nice, that was a good section as well. So these three. Fantastic.
Quickly, use that crank to pull the cell back toward us.
You cannot do that! You cannot fire me! I quit! Hey, Phantom. Sorry, one sec.
Rivet!
And pause.
Okay, okay. We have to draw him out.
Winning.
The Emperor is truly turning our dimension
You hear
into
that,
his
Val?
own.
Let's take out some snipers.
Just up ahead. If you guys distract him, I can try
There is one
Winning,
more
yeah.
sniper.
We'll meet you there.
Fucking Charlie Sheen winning. Winning. Nice. That was probably better than most of my NG Plus final fights. Or final sections. So, my goal here is to beat my any percent PV, because I think it's like 217. It is doing more damage in NG.
Is that a rift? Or... We need your help. Nefarious just... Whoa!
No longer in exile. What's gotten into you lately? I was
Easy to beat it with cheats. It is honestly kind of crazy how quickly these fights go there.
get the best of me. How about tire their heroes?
It's still working.
Keep firing at the monitors.
I think this is still faster in NG Plus, like the mech section and heart and stuff.
No! Oh, no, 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 no!
You're looking hurt, Nefarious.
Because especially with the heart, the Rhino just does an absurd amount of damage. Like, look how quick that is. Jesus, though. That was better than my NG Plus PB, I'm pretty sure.
My eyes! Why am
Whoa, 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 whoa.
my suit fully back online? Now!
Ratchet! Gary and the monks think they can help! Get as close to Nefarious as you can! I'll draw fire!
You can't run from me, Lombax. I am your beloved Emperor, and I never.
There, the heart. If we destroy it, we can take down his mech
Yes.
entirely.
Save. Definitely into that.
Someone is inside of your...
Troopers, go! Defend the heart! I will send every weaselly, ungrateful citizen of this dimension into the darkest, most remote pits of reality to suffer in ways that
It's working.
Enough, Nefarious! You're tearing reality apart! If you don't stop... Oh no!
the thankless, uninspiring dimensions are collapsing! Oh! No!
Kid, I could use a hand!
is like a mid 215, I think. Depending on how quickly this section is. Alright, yeah, it is. Like 20 seconds from here.
Come together to fight for your beloved Emperor! They're all gone? Hello? No one?
Nope.
Enough! I will collapse every dimension! Do not let
Any percent world record. Fuck it, I'm submitting this as both. They didn't stop Zem when he submitted no specs world record as no IMG world record.
You really thought you had me?
If you want some comedy, you should check the Rift Apart channel right now.
Get off of me, you loathsome... Please, we can win this together!
What do you know about winning?
The top teams upload this twice to YouTube. And if he dies, that's it. That's the end.